Good morning, this is Lars Lofty Lofstrand coming to you live from Cadillac Confidential. My post today is entitled Love Yourself. I was reading some articles, some psychology articles just on love, doing some research for some of the work that we do. And it's interesting, the paradigm that's out there in the world is that if you don't love yourself, you won't be able to love others. Now, part of that is true, however, not to the extent of how I see it, because, and the experience I've had, and that's what this article was about too, was a psychologist disagreeing with that conventional wisdom in psychology that if you can't love yourself, you can't love others. I've counseled and done work with people, and in fact this has been the fact for me too personally, is that if you don't love yourself, it doesn't mean you can't love others. The challenge is that when you do love others and you do get it in return, you won't accept love. So it's more, if you can't love others, you won't be able to, if you can't love yourself, you won't be able to accept love from others. So love starts with self. So the fact is that it's not about loving others, it's about loving yourself, so that when you do get love in return, you do have the ability to accept it. And this is key, because ultimately we do love because we are by nature selfish as human beings. And not that selfish is a negative thing. It can be a positive, because you get a positive selfish, which is just a self-preservation thing. But if you don't have the ability to love yourself, it's impossible to allow others to love you. So you have to first love yourself in order to be able to accept the love from others. So that's my short and sweet message. Go out and have a great week. Learn to love yourself. Loving yourself is two things, basically: righteous behavior and measurement. In other words, do what's right in whatever it is that you do, and then be able to measure that. They say that if you can't measure it, you can't manage it. So most people's lives are unmanageable because they're not measuring. So there has to be some sort of measure in order for you to grow self-image, or self-esteem, as they call it in psychology. This is Lars Lofty Lofstrand signing off from Cadillac Confidential.